filling this up. Got our water line right here. Fresh water. Vacuumed up the bottom of the tank. For the most part, pretty good. How's everybody's morning going? This is for the African tank. Alright, let's see here. Starting this heater out. Of course, it'll pull out. There we go. One thing that sucks about putting cold fresh water in. The girls pee out the butt. Yep, they sure do, Tom. Out every hole. The tank looks a lot better. I added some I added the cichlid rocks down over here in the bottom. So now I got places to go hide. Need a little cichlid place. That's funny. Yes, they do. Oh, you were right, Tom. They sure do. You guys are tripping already this early in the morning. Bye. Oh, man. You guys are funny. Let's see here. So basically, did that tank. Cleaned these the other day. Swear that I had 6 Oscars, but now there's 5. I don't know where the other one went. I don't see it anywhere. Kinda odd, but it is what it is. Oh, I moved off of this tank and everybody left. Okay. Here, I'll put it back down here again. Jesus. Thank you for the sub, Tom. I appreciate you. They're African cichlids. They're just sorted African cichlids. There's probably about 30 of them in here. And then I have some, in the other room I have a tank with like 20 African peacocks. And then I have another tank that has larger African cichlids, and there's probably about 10 or 15 in there. It's a 54-gallon corner tank. Hopefully these guys like their water change. It was pretty bad. Heater's not really keeping up too good. Gonna let the water get just a little higher, and I'm gonna shut the water off on this one. 55-gallon tanks are small. How about 220s? How about 220-gallon tanks? Those aren't small. This is just for the African cichlids. Let's see here. Where was that other freaking Oscar one? I swear to God, there was freaking... There was 6 in here. I don't remember scooping one out. I don't think he's in here. Can you guys see in the... Oh, I don't think I can slide you up in there. Is there one in that cave, Tom? Or is there just a pleco in there? I feel like sticking my hand in the tank. These guys are getting pretty big, though. Oscars. It was just the pleco in there, Tom. Appreciate you. I doubt they ate it. How the heck did I go down that? I don't understand where it went. Tiger. Yeah. There we go. I like this guy's spots. He's got like dots on him. It's pretty cool looking. Can't wait till he gets bigger. Let's see. What are you doing? I'm trying to light my den. You guys can actually see in here now in this tank. Put that sponge filter in there, and it made a world of difference. Which one? This one? That's if you're talking about this one, it's a blue-eyed lemon bristlenose pleco. Really, really big one. They don't normally get that big. It's a female chocolate. It's pretty large, and then in there we've got you seen tripping out's an albino, and then that's a super red, all bristle noses, and then there's a bunch of babies all over this tank. I'll focus on it. All babies in here too. These guys are getting bigger. Just waiting for that tank to fill up some more. Gotta keep an eye on it. Yeah, it can be. I got 24 tanks. Another Oscar yellow convict. And then somehow I think I ended up with another yellow convict. He's in here. I don't know how that would have happened. I gotta clean this tank next. These guys have been going a little ham at it. I only have 2 convicts left. I got rid of all the convicts. Couldn't stand it. He does have some odd yellow to him, for sure. For sure. Not as cool as this convict though. He's almost big enough to start. He's getting close to big enough to be able to go into the 220. I just don't want the other guys to eat him. I've raised this guy since real tiny. He was like the size of this guy when I got him, maybe smaller. Same with these guys, some of these guys in here. They're just pests, honestly. They're pests. Convicts are definitely pests. Some of these guys in here are pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna clean this tank next. I got you, I got you. Ammonia is probably pretty high in that tank. And there's a whole bunch of albinos in here. They're just really hard to find because they blend in with the substrate. Some of them are pretty big. I got lucky, I got some albino bristle noses. The guy's been sucking on that rock for a while. I wonder if he's even alive. Yeah, he's alive. They do breed like rabbits. That's why I got rid of them all. I had them in a 90 gallon and it was just like, no thanks. My 90's empty now. I gotta set it up. Got blue polar parrots with a whole bunch of babies in here. They're real pretty. They look like chubby convicts. You see all the babies in here. Tons of little babies. These guys are actually worth a little bit, so they have babies almost like convicts. And then there's bristle noses in here too. I got some moving around to do with some stuff. There's honeycomb bristle noses in this tank somewhere. I swear they're in here. They're hiding. Let's see. Got the shrimp tank. All the dwarf shrimps. Got a ton of dwarf shrimps. A lot of pregnant ones in here right now. I think there's 6 pregnant. That red one right there by the snail's pregnant. And I think this guy right here is pregnant. Yeah, right there. Bunch of eggs. What, the shrimps? You got shrimps in a 40 high? Some of these guys are getting pretty big. Gotta remember there's a, alright, yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta remember there's a little bit of delay. How many shrimps do you think you have? I'm estimating there's at least like 50 in that, up in there. It's just a 20 long. But honestly, this tank, I don't do water changes in it. I just add water to it, and this tank thrives like crazy. I love this tank. Got about 100? That's cool. That's what's up. So I'm not doing bad with about half in a 20 gallon if you got, you know, that many in a 40. Your tank thrives real hard. I started off this journey with somebody was getting out of doing them, and they gave us like 30 of them. Of course, you lose some. What are you doing, big guy? Don't start splashing. Don't you start splashing. Oh yeah, yeah. There's heater right there. There's a heater. It's kind of floating away. It's right here. Digital. Absolutely heat my tanks. Gotta heat the tanks. And the heater for this one's right there. And of course, all these are digital. Every tank up here's got all digitals. That one come undone again. That one's come undone again. But yeah, I got like 20 digital heaters. It's fun. That one's back there. You can kind of see it. That one's right there. And this one's come undone. It's stupid. There's hundreds of dollars in freaking heaters. This one, these two are the same. They're the high tongs. Let's see, what's our temperature looking out here? 76. It's doing pretty good. Got a little bit of everything. Since you're new here, Tom, I'll give a show. Got a huge 10-inch albino pleco. I have Raphael catfishes. There's about 3 of those in here. You cannot see him. You can see his face right there. That's over the Raphael behind him. That's a 14-inch bicher. And then you can see his tail right here. Tire track eel. He's up under there. Pretty good. Probably can't get to him to see him really. He crams himself up under there all the time. I got Pictus catfishes in here. 2 of those in here. Beja finistratus. That's really freaking big. He's getting there. He's probably about 7 inches. Just real tall. Raphaels. I don't really care for them. This is all they do. Honestly, like, I really want to trade them because these are really big. Oh, there you go, look. Tire track eel. It's kind of poking out to say hi. I do like the Oscars, though. Especially my big ones. My big Oscars. Don't you start splashing, you bastards. You guys are idiots. I didn't put nothing in there. I'm not even touching the tank. I'm not even touching it. Stop. You're eating bubbles. I gotta get some lids for this tank. They're just really freaking expensive for this tank. I'm kind of bummed when I got the tank. It didn't come with them. Let's see here. What else is in here I can show you? There's one of the Pictuses. Pictides. This is just a community tank up here. It's got some cories and a couple assassin snails in this tank. What the heck? He just like lost himself. Like what? Yeah. Horse loach. I mean horse face loach. He just spazzed out and dipped out. There's a couple of large, not like large, but larger shrimps in here. You got Bluey right here. The blue shrimp. He's pretty big. He's growing. He molts every once in a while. You have what? Assassin snails, cories, or horseface loaches. I like this one. This tank. I really like the cories. Yeah, there's some really fatty cories in here. A couple back in the corner. You're not gonna be able to see them. But yeah, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of them in here. The spinny fish quit spinning. Which one is it that spins? This one right here, Mr. Twirly. He'll be normal and then he'll start going into like really crazy spirals and stuff around the tank. It's quite interesting. I always forget what these guys are called. I'm still learning. Like I got all this stuff, but I got all this stuff really fast, so I have to like learn about all of it. Got Jack Dempsey's in here. Green Terror. Those aren't even supposed to go together, the Green Terrors and Jack Dempsey, but they love each other. What up, Winter? Where you been hiding at? I ain't seen you popping in a minute. I have one angelfish. If you like angelfish, you don't want to see the one I have. He's not looking so hot right now. Why am I down a bubble here? Did the line really pop off on that? I hate it when it does that because this is like almost impossible to get it back on here. Ugh. Yes, it did. These lines I bought are like shit. Yeah, the angelfish that I have. Hang on, guys. Give me 1 second here. I'll try to resolve this little issue I'm having over here. I'll try pushing this line all the way up like that. Then, let's see if I can find the line down here. So the tank is doing pretty good. 80. Alright, let's see. This one? Nope. Need to label these ones. I didn't get onto that yet exactly. Ooh, there it is right here. Okay, so let's see here. I like left myself like shit room for freaking doing anything. Alright. There we go. I got it. Sweet. Lucky, 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 lucky. Yeah, I will show you my angelfish though for real. I will. Alright. One hand feeding this. There we go. Alright, hang on 1 second again. Let me get this airline back on so we can have some bubbles. Alright, there we go. Fixed. Problem resolved. Still seems like really weak. What's not bubbling? Something's got to be not bubbling somewhere. A line disconnected or something. Everything's bubbling, so I must have just turned it down. It's really low for some reason. I need more bubbles than that. I don't remember what's what. That definitely wasn't it. There we go, that's better. That's much better. I gotta label all these. This guy's getting pretty big. I keep remembering to keep an eye on that dang tank over there. It's filling up. I got it on real low. Here's another Raphael right here. Anytime I can show you the angelfish, you're not going to be happy with him. He's not looking so good. I had bad luck with angelfish. This is the assassin snail tank. There's 51 assassin snails in here, and there's tons of eggs, so I wouldn't doubt it by now if there's like 70 assassin snails in here. You see all the snail shells and stuff like that from feeding. I breed this other snails in a couple other tanks and throw them in here to feed the assassins. The fluval flex tank. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. What else do I gotta do? All the chores here. It's chore hour. Tank's getting full. Did the math the other day, and I have like 800 gallons of water in the house. It's kind of mind-boggling. Need to vacuum this tank up here is what I think I'm about to do. Watch this one fill up a little bit. Watch the vacuum. See, I'll raise you guys up here. Tripod. I got more volume now out of my pump here. Seal up a couple things on it. It's a lot better. this other one should be full. Oh man, don't stir it up. Come on. Don't be that guy. Don't be them guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Here we go. The back I'm using is one that I made out of a 5-gallon bucket, and I reversed an air pump. That's pretty gross. Glad this is easy to do. That water drops quick, boy. Gonna get most of it out at least. Almost got that guy sucked up. That would have been messed up. Alright, that's about half the tank. Stacks quick. No, I do not test the pH in my tanks. I don't know. I just don't. I haven't honestly had the need to. I take care of them pretty well, and they do me okay, to be honest. I haven't really had any issues. I mean, I have had the pH tested. I've taken like some samples in, but as far as like the results come back, everything's good every time. So how it's good every time, I have no idea. What it is, I'm gonna do this tank next right here. Got the other Finastratus in it. We got a half a bucket. Suck it. And back initialize. Let's get it. Stay back there, dude. I'm gonna come up here while I do this. I'm gonna do this without you stirring everything up over here. I stirred up enough, moving stuff around. This sucks with this vac. You gotta be quick. I need to disable one of the air lines. I think that's too much. Really well, they're gonna stir it all up on me. Don't do it. This tank doesn't look too bad, but it's probably about due. It's full. That quick. 5 gallons of water. Put the smaller attachment back on, I think. I was doing the bigger tank, so that one on there. They sure like the fresh water when you put it back in. Yeah, definitely. Especially when it's as nasty as these tanks were, man. Sometimes they get dirty pretty quick. You know, empty this 5-gallon bucket. It's pretty nasty. Tank's getting pretty full. I got 72 degrees to add some freaking water. Let's see. You guys are good now. Shut this off. And let's stick it up here. I guess I will stick the heater back while I have the opportunity. These heaters like hold so much shit in them. Oh, that's nasty. Like, why? Most of it out. Most of it out. Tank don't look too bad. Okay. That tank's probably due for a water change too. Dude's tripping. One tank I haven't backed in a while is this one, and it's because it's got the babies in it. I'm afraid to back up the babies. It'd be my freaking luck, honest to God. I hope if I turn the water on. Alright, I guess I can put this heater back that's in here. This tank probably needs to be vacuumed. Let's put that heater back though on that one. Looking good. I got a couple more tanks I gotta vacuum. I need to put the smaller attachment back on my vacuum though. I got a small hose and a big hose. Small one, less volume needed. Now my bucket's filled, it'll make the job easier. These airlines are really something, I'll tell you what. Keep popping off. Really annoying. Really annoying. Plus a cheap airline off Amazon. That's what happens when you buy cheap airline. I can't even fucking reach it. Get it back on. Can you get some like clamps or something? Put these lines back on with. Shit's annoying as hell. These heaters attract so much filth, it's ridiculous. Look at the back in this tank. Let's look at the chains. Tank looks alright, but it's a little cloudy. Chance and meatball. Brine shrimp. I feed brine shrimp in the bottom tank, 50-gallon. It's got, I feed the fire track eels, the brine shrimps, and the worms. Yeah, he's got like a C on his side. He's pretty cool. Here's the, see if I can get over here before they scare. There's the other two bristle noses that were missing earlier that I couldn't find to show you guys. They're getting big. I'm hoping they have some babies. I don't think they're having babies because of the polars. So my goal is to clean this tank out more and put the honeycomb bristle noses in there, try to get some honeycomb babies. Excuse me. That's supposed to be a breeding pair of honeycombs that I bought. They were $60 damn for the pair. I got a 65 or 75-gallon tank I gotta set up. I didn't measure it yet. There's a garbage pick tank. Love garbage picking fish tanks. There's money in that for sure. Every time I see a fish tank on the side of the road, I lock the brakes and grab it. Because even if the fish tank leaks, it can either A, be resealed, or B, cut apart and used to make glass lids like I have on tank 1 down here. And here, Tom, I'll show you my graveyard. It's not really a graveyard, but kind of. Alright, that's got a minute left on it. It's almost full. Let me zoom out here. This is the one I'm talking about right here. It's about 4 foot. It's got to be a 75. But yeah, I just garbage picked this one. All that's wrong with it is they had reptile in it, and they put the reptile light across and it melted the strap, so I'm just going to cut that out and put a piece of glass across. And there's a 90 here. This is supposed to be the YouTube 90 right here. I'm working on it. I got it mostly set up and figured out. I still got to seal the sump chambers in the bottom. The person that did it couldn't get it to seal good. And then there's 135 back here that's got to be set up. And there's a broken 20 long right there for lids. There's a 10 gallon down here. Altogether I got 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 30 tanks all together, I guess, once I set all these up. But yeah, I got tons of just bull crap I've been collecting. There's 2 Fluval FX6s here. There's an FX6 in the corner. Let's see here. It's a little messy right now. This is the 54 corner tank that I was telling you about. You said you don't really care for the, you said they're too small of tanks. It's a pretty big tank. But I'm going to pick up another one of these this weekend. And I have a project coming up on my channel that everybody's going to be pretty interested in. It's a fun project. It has to do with 254 corners. How much am I getting the 54 corner for? This one with the stand and the lids and some fish and all the substrate in the bottom, not all the decorations but the substrate. This one I paid 50 bucks for, and I'm gonna go grab an empty one that doesn't have a stand with it and doesn't have lids or anything else with it. I think it has some reptile lights or something stupid with it because they had a reptile in a 54 corner. I don't know who does that, but it was really weird. But I'm also going to pay 50 for that one. So 2 54 corner tanks for 100 bucks basically. The other one doesn't have no lids though. It sucks because you cannot get these lids anymore. So I'm going to literally have to take this lid to a glass place and have them cut it because I'm still learning on cutting glass. I'm not the greatest at it yet, but yeah, I'm gonna take it and have them do it somewhere. I really like this guy. You'll probably appreciate him, Tom, if we can get a good look. There you go, see that blue glow. Most of these guys are like 6 inches in here. Pretty big. I got tons of giant plecos. I think that's my 9-inch one if I'm not mistaken. Big giant catfish, so everybody thinks something's wrong with him all the time because he just chills, because he's nocturnal and people don't understand that. It is a night fish. This tank probably is about due for a vac. I don't know, let's see how dirty it is. Let's look at the bottom. I got so much fish tank stuff, dude. This is ridiculous. Filters and just ridiculous stuff. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. It's not too bad. I mean, definitely could be worse. There's some pretty dark spots. That's where I messed up on my 220 gallon stand, honestly. Is I should have. It's not bad. 220, I should have cut sights in the bottom in the wood on the stand. Yeah, I like the Africans. Mind my mess on the floor over here. There's like 20 something more African cichlids right here that are in quarantine from the place I got them from. They had ick, so I'm kind of battling the ick. So they got to stay in here for another week. This is the other tank I got to do a vac and a water change in. And yes, I know I have way too many fish in this 10-gallon tank. So, see, I did dose 2 on the 30th of the ick stuff. Yeah, I have had a pretty good success rate in recovering my fish from the ick. I just do the 2 doses and put the exact amount it says to put in there, and everything seems to be pretty good. But these are mostly peacocks in here. Like the yellow one and that orange one right here are not, of course, and there's like only a handful of others that are not peacocks in here. I'd say 20 of them are peacocks. The peacocks can be pretty expensive, especially when they start getting a little bigger. But yeah, I don't see no ick on these guys no more. And it was pretty bad because like one day I seen like 1 or 2 and I looked and I was like, that might be ick, that could be poor water condition, blah blah blah. And then the next day they all had spots all over all their fins and shit, and I was like, what happened? So not too bad. I love the yellow in this guy. He is so yellow. I'd say out of the 1,000 fish I have, if I lose a couple a week, it's not too bad. It is a lot of freaking work though, man. I will give you that one. I try to divide it out. And then dang. Got a bug in the throat. I got some Bolivian rams in here. This tank's filthy again. This tank's way too small. But that's why I gotta get that like 70 setup or whatever. These Bolivians are going in there. There's one that's dying. Did he die yet? Nope. He's back there. He's not dead yet. And let me see if I can show you my angelfish. He's not doing so well. He's got some kind of fin rot or something going on. He's not the happiest fish. Yeah, he's regenerating. He's getting over it. Put some meds in there for him. He's not doing too bad. Feeding Oscar with live food can give them ick too. Really? Oh yeah, yeah. I don't feed them live food. I feed them the frozen like fish, and I hate doing that honestly because it's just like it seems it stinks the tank up. But yeah, there's the angelfish. You were asking about the angels. This poor guy. I normally have pretty bad luck with angelfish. They're not my favorite. Maybe if I had a tank set up and it was just angelfish in it, I'd be a lot happier, but I don't know. I'm not really a fan of them. They seem kind of delicate fish. He's pretty big though. Really shiny. Yeah, his fin's coming back, but yeah, see his tail's like there's nothing of his tail. Really tiny. And then this is the poor man's fish. This is my asshole fish. He lives in filth. He's a bad fish. He lives in filth. He's used to it. He's a very bad fish. South American cichlid. Yeah. So what am I down to then? 10 Bolivians? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I had 10 in there then. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm down to 9 now. That one's just flopping around down there. He's not doing so well. I gotta get these rams out of here. I'm down to 9. I started with 15. That's what happens when you buy them from the grocery store, though. These guys make a mess quick. I'm gonna vacuum that tank out. pH is probably way off in there. Ammonia levels are probably high in that tank. But yeah, that's pretty much my mess of fish here. These guys are a little over 10 inches. Some of them like I had 2 10-inch ones. He's about 7 to 8. He's about 8. It's pretty big. Big biter. He came out, I guess. The Jack Dempsey. Okay. He got a hold of one of my Pictus catfishes the other day, and oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. That's not good. Yeah, guys, we got a huge flood over here. Yay! I flooded my living room again for the second fucking time now. Oh, great. Ah, shit. I'm a genius. That's a lot of water. That is a lot of fucking water. Gosh damn it. See, that's what happens when you walk away when you're, yeah. That's a lot of water. Absolute lot of water. What an idiot I am. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, here you guys go. Let me show you something. That's why you walk away from your fucking tanks while you're doing a water change. Everything is soaked. The floor is flooded over here completely. Motherfucker. I gotta get the fan and shit. It's a lot of fucking water too. Jesus Christ. Wow, that's a lot of water. That is a lot of water. I'll show you the Jack Dempsey in a minute. Let me try to resolve this issue here of me flooding my living room. Great. Good job. That's a lot of fucking water this time. I really did it this time. I don't think a towel's gonna work. That's a lot of fucking water. Wow. Great. It's not, alright, it might not be as bad as I think it is, but it's pretty bad. That's a lot of water. That was fucking stupid of me, honestly. That's one of the worst ones that I've had so far. I gotta stop doing that. Really fucking bad. It's a really bad habit to walk away from it. It does happen. It is what it is. I mean, there's nothing you can fucking do but clean it up. That's a lot of fucking water in this corner over here. Jesus Christ. Wish I had the shop vac in the house. There's quite a bit of water back there. Fuck me. Rug caught a lot of it, thankfully. Can't wait to get the actual setup that I need. Oh, you guys are tuning in just in time to watch me flood my living room. Look at this. Yeah, a lot of fucking water. Awesome. Super awesome. Oh, nobody wants to see me flood my living room, huh? Unreal the amount of water that's down here right now. Everywhere, guys. Fucking A. I don't know how this power strip isn't like shorting out. It's got so much water in it right now. That's crazy. That's super nuts. Oops. Jesus Christ. Fucking genius I am. I'm gonna get 50 fucking towels. Alright, well, that's gonna be the majority of my night. Cleaning up water. Because I'm an idiot. Grab every fucking towel I have, I guess. I'm more disappointed I got my shelf wet. Honestly. This water is still like just dripping and dripping and dripping. Where does it keep coming from? I don't understand. It's like... definitely off. Wow, there's so much water up here. It's just fucking still dripping out. Look at this shit. Wow. Idiot. That was really stupid, honestly. Unfucking real. Where is it all coming from? How the fuck is this still dripping like this? What the fuck? There's like so much fucking water up here. It just keeps coming right back. Slid the tank forward. Let some air get up under there. Alright, let's do this. Catch all the water falling. There's so much. Look at this. This is fucked up. Super fucked up. Wow. That's freaking something there, let me tell you what. Yeah, I can do nothing but laugh. That's just... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I did a number on that one, huh? It's everywhere. I'm just gonna put a fan blowing on it, it'll fucking have to dry. I ain't worried about the floor. This place is getting destroyed when I move out of it anyways. I don't want it. Jeez, man, there's so much fucking water down here. There's probably at least 4 gallons of water on the floor. Let's see if there's any water under this tank. Nope. It's mostly these ones right here. What about this one? Let's see. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. I did that. I did that. Idiot. Alright. Well, I always wanted a waterfall in the house. I guess I got one now. It's fucking everywhere, guys. I honestly just don't give a fuck. I really don't at this point. There's so much water. There's no getting it all up. Like, there is no getting all this water up. There's so much. I'm going to try to get the best I can of it. And that's going to be about it. Wow. This is why people drink. It's exactly why people drink. Insane. Fuck it. That power strip has so much water in it. It's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Good job. Idiot of the week. Awesome. Before it wasn't going to slow up, it's definitely going to slow up now. This floor's fucked at this point. All that does is make it possible for the fucking, for the tank to fall through the floor at this point. So much water, guys. That sucks. It's gonna motivate me to move faster. For sure. For sure. I will definitely at this point be bolting this to the wall now. Honestly, cannot believe the amount of water that's down here though. It's quite baffling. It is kind of cleaning up. Sit for a minute. It's not soaked. What's that? Everything's soaked. I'm getting electrocuted over here. I'm gonna get electrocuted. It's not me. Love 110. Setting this up here. That. Now. Goes out the corner. Try to get this to this power strip down. Let's see. Under these two. Still just dripping. So much fucking water. This is the worst one yet, and I'm never, ever, 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 ever walking away from a fucking tank again while filling it. After this. This is fucking insane. Just want to pull all this shit out down here too. It's all back. So much fucking water. Insane amount of water. Cool. That's a good day here, guys. That's a great day. Oh man. Wow. This is gonna take forever to dry. Waking up, I guess. And some more towels. It just keeps flowing. Could be worse. Could be worse. Things could be worse. mostly cleaned up now. Jesus Christ. That was a waste of like a bunch of time. Insane. You never know what you're gonna see on my fucking channel. A bunch of fucking bullshit non-stop, honestly. It's just what rains and pours with me, and I've been having a pretty shitty fucking week. So here's the top off my shit fucking week. Where is this fucking water goddamn coming from, dude? Like, what the fuck? Definitely gonna have some mold somewhere for sure. I'm not emptying all these tanks. Another fucking towel. It's in the dryer, I guess. Set that one there. Cool. Damn. Can't win, can't win. This sucks. I'll tell you that. This fucking blows. Just keep coming from. Most of it. Most of it, even if I've enough room. Seriously, just keeps fucking coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out. Some more water. So much fucking water up in here. This is stupid as fuck. It's the worst thing I've done so far. Not fucking dry. Alright, I have to go for work. I'll catch you later. Don't trip too hard. It was my fault for the water. It kind of distracted you. No, it's not your fault, man. It's my fault. I appreciate you trying to take it, but have a good day at work. Hope your day is good. Shit's just fucking terrible. was a mess. Pretty big mess. Stupidity at its finest.
Shit, I'll be good. Fans on.